that's what November is for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you ready? I'm excited.
Girl, I was so excited. You know what it has to do? Because I haven't gone anywhere in like forever. So, and I think like my last official vacation was when my ex-husband and I went on his 30th birthday trip to Jamaica. And, you know, we're divorced now. So I had to buy some suitcases. Because when I left with the suitcases.
I love everything. I don't want none of that. Yeah.
I was just like, whatever, I'm gone.
Look, that's old baggage. You didn't want to bring that baggage with you, girl. You did the right thing.
So I got me some cute new suitcases for this trip. I'm so excited to be using it. I was like, this is the start of my vacationing. This November trip. My journeys to go.
Yeah, and the dope part about it is that we're going to be meeting and getting to know each other up until the retreat. So it's not like it's going to be a stranger. You know, you're going to get to know these people, and the experience goes from there. Sometimes when we go on retreats, we don't know who the people are until we get there. You know, so it's going to be interesting to see how we build positive rapport as we get closer to the actual retreat date. So I was going to ask, Ashley, since you're on this call, if you don't mind answering this question, it's just to give a little insight of the retreat. Since you was a participant in a retreat and you're on this call tonight, do you mind sharing your experience with the retreat?
Yeah, so the retreat was just a way for the attendees to get to come from behind the computer screen and know each other in person. But before we were behind the computer screens, we had Nay had these meetings every month so that we could interact with each other and get to know each other before we even, you know, just so it's not like we were seeing each other for the first time at the retreat. We actually felt a sense of knowing and belonging and understanding, who was each person. So it wasn't like we were strangers. And at the retreat, that's exactly what it felt like, that we were family. Like we knew each other for a very long time. And it's like we just picked up from, you know, I haven't seen you in a while, instead of I haven't seen you ever. And we embarked on, Nay had some wonderful activities that brought us closer together. And the whole purpose of the retreat was just a bonding that you wouldn't get, you know, from behind the computer screen. So it just built that relationship, that sisterhood, and made it tight-knit.
Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. And that was our first time meeting. So Ashley and I met on here online from another group, and she joined my group, and then she joined the virtual meetings, and she happened to sign up for the retreat and ended up coming to the retreat. We had the retreat November 11th through the 14th. Just around that. Like, I've been so tired that I've been sleeping this last week and a half. Yeah. My son too, like he slept, like I swear he slept the whole 24 hours when we got off that plane. Y'all talk about jet lag, but he had it. He was sleeping. But anyways, so it was exciting to me to actually meet Ashley. Here we were working on virtually online together, had never met in person. And then we was able to meet not too long ago in person, and like she said, we was bonding like we knew each other forever. Like you would have thought we was high school friends or middle school friends, and we were getting back together for a good old time. That's what it felt like, and I appreciate you sharing that tonight. I didn't know you was gonna be on this call, and you were, so I just wanted to get your experience. If you didn't mind sharing it, you didn't, so thank you. Kenyanda, you was also at the retreat. You want to give your experience as a founder member, because you also attended as a regular retreat attendee well before you signed up to be a founder member.
The retreat was awesome. I like people. We discovered at the retreat I'm a introvert, and what's the other words, lady? Extrovert. Right. Okay. So I like people, but when I'm not around, I'm secluded. I'm by myself. You know, like I was telling, after I leave you guys, I'm gonna go home. I ain't gonna come out for a while, right? But I like people and new experiences and good hearts and soulful and spiritual connections. And like Ashley was saying, since we be on these Zoom and Moms calls, it was like, these my girls. We chop it up, we gossip. I know everybody remember them old school calls where we be three-way in and we just be up all night talking and chilling, and you just go from one conversation to the next, and you be like, three-way so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. That is what Zoom and Moms started from the beginning, because we would be logging on to a Zoom and Mom called and start off with one conversation, and then some kind of way we way over here 3 hours later on a different conversation. So when we hooked up, it was literally like hooking up with my girls, my best friends. I'm not in a sorority, but I'm pretty sure the sorority sisters would have been like my soros, or you know, the home girls, whatever the case might be. These my girls, we hooking up. It was like, oh my God, you know, hugs and pop the bottle, and you know, and once we even went through that, we went right back into that Zoom and Mom platform where we just start chopping it up, and we learned a lot about each other. We had some heartfelt discussions, some personal discussions, some tear-jerking discussions, some laughable learning discussions, and then we still kicked it some more. So it was awesome. I would advise, if you like people, because if you one of them people that I don't like girls and I ain't no new friends, and you know, girls are catty and petty, then this ain't for you, because we ain't even welcoming that energy. I know I'm not. I'm gonna be like, because I'm trying to hang and pop mimosas and make tacos. I'm doing tacos this time because I found out, you know, in other states, the taco's not right. And I'm from California. I'm like at the borderline of Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do tacos a specific type of way. And if you know, want that peaceful, loving, sisterhood energy, then that's what we doing right here. Messy, no. We ain't being catty unless it's Zoom and Moms against another group. No, I'm kidding. But it was awesome. So, you know, the pictures are self-explanatory. Nobody was sad. We was all glad. I know I was.
You ate those tacos though, right?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Okay.
I got you though.
So that is something that you learn with us being global. Look at us. We are all in different states, different time zones. We are in different regions of the world, but we can learn from each other on how to cook different ways and how to just live in general. We all come from different walks of life. So that's what Zoom and Moms is about. We are helping each other learn. We're going to help each other through the storms that we encounter professionally as well as personally. Somebody might be struggling in their personal life and somebody might be struggling in their professional life. We're going to be there through that storm, and then after that storm, when the rainbow comes too. We are not going anywhere. It's a lifelong connection. That's what's the difference between this mother sisterhood and, oh yeah, there's not too many other mother sisterhoods out there to even compare it to. So that right there is more than enough information. Ladies, please.